and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first episode of my new little Tuesday show here on my channel where I share stories from my 2 years in language school. Like I also mentioned in the video I posted last week, I do have a couple of ideas of what to talk about already, but if there's anything specific you would like to hear or know about any of my memories or experiences of, what it was like in the classroom, what it was like taking any kind of tests or anything, let me know in the comments and I might include that in the 10 episodes that I'm planning to make 10 weeks forward here on my channel. Okay, so for the first video in this little mini show, I am going to talk about my language school's lobby. As you've seen in the title of this video, I am going to talk about how I made friends in my language school, and then maybe you think, what does making friends in language school what does that have to do with a lobby? But I will come to that. Okay, to start this off, we need to take a few steps back. So when I enrolled in my language school, or about 3 months after I enrolled in my language school, I started a part-time job, which I'm going to talk about in another video. But I started a part-time job and I had morning shifts. So I would work from around 6 a.m. in the morning to 10:30 or 10 a.m. in the morning. And then I would go to school straight after finishing my shift at my part-time job. So in my language school, classes would start 1:30 and I would usually arrive in school after my part-time job around 11, which means that I usually had 2 to 2.5 hours of spare time before my classes started that I would always spend in the lobby. So when I finished my part-time job, I would take the train to the nearest station to my school. I would go to the supermarket and get some food for lunch and then walk over to school, sit down in the lobby. I had my seat that I always sat at. I would take out my food, take out any books or stuff that I had for homework or that I wanted to get done studying before my classes started. And then I would just sit down, relax for a bit, eat my lunch, and then get to studying. Now, since my classes would start 1:30, a lot of students would usually pop in from 1 and then 1, 1:10, 1 whatever until the classes started. But I would always sit early in the lobby and I would usually be the first person to arrive. So if anyone else were to come early to the lobby, I would usually already be there, sitting there studying or eating. And at first, if any of my friends I knew who were my classmates or maybe friends I had made in my dormitory would come, they would usually come to sit with me, eat with me, and study with me and just talk until the classes started. And the seats at the table I was sitting at would gradually start to fill up with people as we came closer to starting the classes. And so from sitting alone at around 11:30, then 12, 12:30, and 1, people would start come in and we would have a little community at the tables every day with people just sitting and talking, chatting, eating, doing homework together, and just having a good time. And I have so many good memories from this lobby and just sitting down and talking with people. And so when my friends would come and sit, sometimes people they knew would also join the table and I would start to talk to them for the first time and I would become friends with them. And so the next time when I was in the lobby, my friends' friends would come and sit with me and then other people would come, and you can kind of see the pattern here. I would always be the first one to sit and people would always join, like new people, and I made so many friends by just sitting and chilling in the lobby. One other funny story that I have is that since I literally went, because I worked 5 days a week, 4 weekdays a week, which means that basically every day I would come early to the lobby, and people kind of knew that I was going to be there after a while, and because I don't want to brag or anything, but I was kind of a familiar face, I think, at my school, and a lot of students knew who I was since I was very active in many activities, but that's beyond the point. But anyways, so I would always sit at the same spot in close to the window of the lobby. And one day when I came to school, 2 other students from my year, they were sitting at the seat that I usually sat at. And of course, I didn't own the lobby or anything, so I got ready to sit down at one of the other tables in the lobby when these 2 students got up from their seat, my seat, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, please sit down here." And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just sit somewhere else. And they insisted. They grabbed all their things and they moved to another seat to let me sit at my seat at my table in the lobby. That alone is one of my funniest memories from my language school, that like the queen's seat where I always sat, like it became a thing, to the point where when I came inside, other students would go away because they're like, oh no, please, this is your seat, sit down here. But yeah, this is a really dear memory that I have of just all the time that I spent in the lobby studying, eating food, talking to people, and making a lot of friends. And some of the friends that I still talk to and that I hold the dearest are actually friends that I made around that table in that lobby in my language school. Another thing I really liked about sitting in the lobby and studying with others is that all of us who were there were studying at different levels, and so we were usually able to help each other with homework and, you know, explaining different things in Japanese. And so we kind of, when we all felt like studying, would kind of have a little study group or study session where everyone would help each other out, explain things to each other, and just have a little like support community group, I guess. And that was also really nice to study together, everyone with their own homework, in their own speed, at their own level. That was also something that was really nice about my time in the lobby. And that is it for my first story in my Tuesday Language School Stories little mini show. And this is kind of the level that I want to keep in this little show. I want to just unscripted videos of me just talking and sharing experiences. So I hope that you kind of got an idea of what language school life can be like, and that is really what I want to show you guys through these videos. I hope this was fun and chill, and I had a great time talking about this. Yeah, I am actually filming another video today, and I will be posting that later on, so look forward to that. I hope you're all having a great week, and I wish you a great rest of your week. I will see you this weekend, and until then, stay safe and stay happy. Bye!